second place, Tim Hunt. They reckon that rally drivers mostly need big balls. But I tell you what, looking around here at this main freight rally of Canterbury, what you see mostly is baby faces.
Not half nervous.
The young guys outnumber the oldies up front in this Division 2 rally. Ain't no doubt about it. And not only young guys, Vanessa Slee and Sam Haldane are debuting the front-running car Vanessa's been after for years. Last year's national champs runner-up Greg Graham is the deserved top seed.
We're looking at hopefully getting the Group N championship this year. That's my target, and you know, if I keep my eyes on that rather than outright wins and rallies, I think you know we got a pretty good chance of doing it.
But it's kind of like deja vu in Rangiora, with a Graham arch rival from the past along to keep him on his toes. Timaru talent Mark Leonard.
Yeah, Mark and I, we go back a long way. Actually, we drew for the junior championship. He's a very good driver, and I don't underestimate him in any way.
And Lenny, a kid on a comeback, seems pretty determined.
Oh, it'd be nice to think we could win the national championship. I think some of the guys may have to have a few problems for that to happen, but if we're there at the end of the day, it's on the cards.
His armoury includes the ex-Chris Joblin Mitsubishi Lancer and his dad, former saloon car and rally star Leo Leonard.
I'm just supporting the boys physically, not monetary-wise, and enjoying it as much as I used to when I was competing myself.
Manawatu Mitsi driver Robbie Lester has high hopes.
I think to win rallies you've got to attack it, and that's what we're here to do.
Otago's Mike Turfus is the next starter, weighing up a full title hunt. For Stu Weber, though, this is one of just a few rallies he'll do this year.
Just not a million here.
Christchurch driver Mark McDonald is off 7th in his Subaru Leone, just ahead of veteran Gary Cliff's Mazda 323. And then there's the girls, Vanessa and Sam. Immediately after the main freight Canterbury Rally's Saturday afternoon start, Leonard launches into it in his Group N Plus Mitzi. Despite one off, he rips open an immediate 24-second lead on Graham, who has a couple of spins. But he's not the only one in trouble. This is Brian Peterson and Tracy Mulder. But this is really wild. This is Stu Weber's spectacular exit from the rally.
Don't panic. Maximum attack, probably 10 tenths into a second gear corner and third gear, and just fall sideways off and into a pond there. You got out good as gold. Just watch the car just go glug down.
The same stage also claims Leicester, his Lancer rolling out of the contest.
Just apex corner, fraction too tight, and flip us on our lid.
Leonard, meantime, stretches his lead to 47 seconds through Saturday afternoon's first 3 stages. Graham, after his hairy beginning, decides to cool it. Turfus threatens a 3-way fight by winning stage 2 and taking second behind Leonard on the next test. But then he settles in 3rd. Cliff, 4th, falls back after stage 2 when he loses around half a minute. Vanessa Slee is being super cautious, running outside the top 15 on the first 3 stages.
I just got to sort me out.
I was going to say, after all these years of waiting for a real rally car, don't tell us you don't like it.
Oh, no, not at all. There's a lot of expectation out there, and I'm sort of conscious of doing it right, and that's not by being off the road.
No. Going real quick are Tom Penrose, Dean Buist and John Nelson. Ditto for Pukikoe's Steve Pilcher and Toyota Celica campaigner David Clearwater. Penrose, seeded 20th, has a bum stage 1 in his Starlet, but is consistently in the top 8 after that. No worries. McDonald is also a top 6 regular. Buist just never relents, giving his Corolla death to run in the top 10 most of the time. Now on stage 4, Leonard's dream run falters. He spins. Graham gains his first stage win so far, 18 seconds faster than his rival. Despite that, And another Graham victory on the second Saturday night stage. Leonard ends Saturday still ahead by 27 seconds.
I'm happy to be where we are. Yep. What are you doing there? Was it a good time?
Turfus is 1.5 minutes back, and it's the same again to Cliff.
Watch cruise tomorrow.
Behind them come Penrose, McDonald, David Owen and Pilcher. But McDonald in 6th is in gearbox trouble. That bloke under the car is the unsinkable Stu Weber.
Stu, what a day you guys have had.
Hey, it's been a big day for the bowling team, yeah. It's all go.
Opener over the Okuku Pass produces a scary moment for Leonard. It costs him his rally lead to Graham. But what the hell? At least he and Gary Cowan get out alive.
Yeah, 2 wheels were actually hanging over a bank. So, yeah, it was a long way down. Couldn't see the bottom. We knew we couldn't get out because the car would have just fallen straight over the bank. So it was pretty scary.
Graham insists he's still in tyre test mode, a claim even co-driver Jim Robb disputes.
Like a lot of young people, he's a little bit excitable, and the stage where we got all the time this morning, I had a few strong barks in his ear, and he was getting really carried away, and I thought, this isn't me, it's dark and there's big hills. I'm getting old and scared, you know, not as brave as I used to be.
The reality is he wins the stage by 1 minute and now leads the rally by 38 seconds. Penrose posts a blinder, beating home Turfus, Owen and Cliff for 3rd. Leonard keeps the pressure up, but Graham sure ain't taking it easy. They career on towards Lees Valley Settlement and breakfast. Well, for some people, this is self-service time, and it looks like Dean Bond might go hungry.
Oh, turbo gaskets, the manifold must have got a bit warped in it. I think the gaskets just keep blowing out because it's not flat.
Now the Impreza is, well, hell, it's impressive, winning 3 stages in a row. Able to back right off at the end, giving away the last stage to Leonard by 16 seconds and still holding a 34-second lead at the finish. The win puts Graham into a points tie with defending champ Joe McAndrew, the same in Group N with Rhys Jones.
Trying to mature. I've got the right co-driver next to me, he's helped me out. And, you know, things are coming along. Possum's helping me out a lot. It's really nice to win the rally. We got our Group N points, which was the target for this rally, and happy as.
Leonard is happy enough.
No, I'm ramped. I would have liked to have been first, obviously, but I mean, he's driven well. He drove extremely well first thing this morning, and this afternoon he's just done what he's had to do.
Turfus completes an impressive outing in 3rd, 4.5 minutes behind Graham. And Cliff, after finishing 4th in every stage, is, surprise, surprise, 4th. And leading the Street Skills Challenge. Late problems take McDonald out and cost Penrose 5th to a steady Owens, first home in the Street Skills Scholarship. Ewers 7th and 2nd in the scholarship keeps him in its points lead.
When you grow up, do you want to drive one of these big cars?
Only if someone else is paying.
John Nelson, Slee and the Wayne Julian legacy make up the